What a lovely weather. Good time to go into the greenhouse and pick some of the veg that we don't want to freeze to death, because the mornings are getting rather cold. A little bit nippy. I think this morning we had a couple of degrees above freezing, so it's starting to affect some plants, I'm sure. Cucumbers. 1, 2. That plant is certainly not going to survive any longer. Here we have a sunflower. Oh, it's now rotting. Oh, just rotting away. Why that is annoying, I've been saving the seeds for that. I was gonna dry them in a dehydrator. No! Oh, that's so stupid. They were so nice. And I waited too long. Okay, so no sunflower seeds this year. So much for being self-sustainable. Tomatoes are looking okay. Some not. Get the last ones that are still okay. Get them to ripen inside. Because outside here, nothing's ripening, everything's just going moldy or dying. What have we got there? Nice late autumn courgette. I'll have that, thank you. Yeah, see the buds then. They grow moldy on the ends if you don't pick them soon enough. So take that home and cut it off. Alright, oh, this is starting to look like something, isn't it? Not bad. Just a little bit worried about our celery here. Well, it's very firm still, but see, some are going brown. So this one also has to come soon. What have we got here? A surprise gherkin. Look at that. And then up here, the cucumber is still trying to grow. Bit too late. Sorry guys. Here, some kohlrabi that didn't get very big. Also because they're rather on top of each other. Perhaps we can take one. Celery. What else? Courgette done. Then our spinach patch. There's a lot of spinach though. Looking good. But right now, the pièce de la résistance. Our first pumpkin ever. First pumpkin ever. Not super big. There's another 2 growing, which are decent size, but this one is the biggest one we've got. Super heavy. Wow. We'll start with these things for now. That's all I can carry. Take them back home and see what we do with them. We did it. We grew pumpkin after about 3 years of trying. We finally managed. They're not as big as on the picture, but still pretty big and very heavy. The seeds of this one will keep and dehydrate. We'll put it in the dehydrator, which at the moment is also dehydrating some sage and spinach seeds. And then we hopefully can grow some pumpkins next year again, but from our own seeds.
Yasmin, Amber was blocking Yasmin in the chicken coop.
Oh my god!
So I took them out and I said very nicely, I don't want you in there because it's really dusty, and I closed it so they can't get in.
It's Amber!
Yeah, really.
So bad!
Yeah.
Är det så fel att ge någon gratis biljetter till
Yeah. kunnen we nieuwe pompoenen mee groeien en aan de kippen geven. Nice tasty pork. Happy?
And the sauce.
Sauce in a
Giant jug. Yeah.
better.
Maybe a nice gravy boat would be better.
I think it would be a lot nicer, yeah.
Yeah.
Amber, kom hier met je bord. We had a decent onion harvest this year, and with that came a lot of very small onions that didn't do so well or didn't grow so big. But it's quite a bit, so I don't want to throw it away, and thought of pickling them. So I'm going to prepare that right now. I'm gonna chop off the tops and the roots, take off the outer skin, and then start putting them in a jar with pickling liquid. Should be tasty. Okay, thanks to the expert help of Caroline, we managed to do this rather quickly.
Still taking the credit.
Still take the credit myself. So we still got a nice few small onions there that are not going to waste as long as we pickle them correctly.
Yeah.
So.
And eat them.
Yeah, but we'll give them a wash.
Yeah.
And then we'll get on with our pickle recipe. Get Caroline's hairs out of there.
Have you got a recipe?
Yes. I looked one up.
Yeah.
So it's not a secret family recipe passed down through the ages, I'm afraid. Sorry to disappoint. Okay, I was thinking maybe the red onions could have been separate then.
Uh-huh.
Well, you could have waited. But okay, yeah, just put the white ones in then.
Okay.
Because the red are different flavors. So. Yeah, perfect.
That's amazing. Look at that.
Perfect.
That's it. That's them all.
Nice full jar.
Beautiful.
That's about the amount of vinegar we need. And we add 1 bay leaf. This is gigantic. Couple of cloves. Half a teaspoon of peppercorns.
Yeah.
This is a big teaspoon and this is not a real teaspoon.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And then half a teaspoon of salt and bush.
And 1 tablespoon of sugar.
We got bay leaves, peppercorns, mustard seeds, cloves, salt and sugar. Just gonna let that simmer for a bit. First ever jar of pickled onions. I also had a few red onions that were very small left, and I'm going to chop them up, chuck them in a jar full of honey and let them sit, and that is supposed to give you a natural cough syrup. And then you can take a spoon or teaspoon whenever you need it for your kids or yourself, and hopefully will fix whatever you got going on that day. Well, I wasn't able to dig for a few days. I had other things to do. And in the meantime, it was raining like crazy. And sadly, my trench caved in due to the heavy rainfall. Now, Normally that's not such a huge problem, since of course I've got a digger. As you can see though, the digger, it's wider than the trench, but as the further I come back, the closer I will come to that caved in part. Ooh-yah. So there I can maybe come up to that spot there with the tractor, and then we'll have to see how far the arm can reach to take away that. Like for example, I don't think I'll be able to reach that fat rock there. There's a few big boulders that I'd put on that side, since I thought I was being clever. Once I've put in the pipes in the trench, I could just come with the front loader and shove all this over it. And then I thought, well, if there's going to be these massive boulders on this side, then I'll shove them right onto the pipes, damage the pipes, and that would not be good. So I put the bigger boulders on the right side. As you can see, it's hardly avoidable to have boulders, so get it there. Then I can dig it with the hole.
Yeah.
That was an awful job to do. And that's so much as I can do for today. Oh, the next will be when I actually lay the pipes. I can dig a trench just wide enough, just as wide as the spade is. That's all I need. There's just so many rocks. It's insane. Yeah, but had to be done. And we're getting there. I just shoved a bunch of dirt up so I can scoop it up with the tractor, and any extra dirt that's lying there, like I say, I just use it to put over the pipes when I lay them, because there needs to be a layer of sand in between the pipes. So don't want to dig it all out. Oh, it's good that it caved in before. It's much better than it caving in when you're actually working in the ditch. Much more pleasant. Okay, I'm just gonna dig that away and then continue with the trench. And hopefully not take any chickens with it.
you need to go down and tie it to the boom. Oh.
It's like I feel like if I'm gonna put this down, it will never move.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to become a seat. Woo!
Yeah!
Woo-hoo! Yeah!
Did it! Okay.
Quite a mess at the moment, but it's all going to be worth it in the end.
And have a look. This is going to take a long time to get to the barn.
Papa, I'm going to see you. Look,
So close, yet so far.
Mama, can you go in
Pretty deep though.
Yeah.
Like here, come. I think this boulder is massive here.
Okay.
And I think that's what's blocking. We're getting out the rest. That could be an issue. Let's see how deep we are here. Looks like 2 meters to me. Even a bit deeper. About here. Yeah, if I dig it by hand, like I go by hand.
Yeah.
So I just have to get past this massive boulder here, I think. And hopefully I'll be okay for a bit.
Fingers crossed.
So I just leave it open? Yeah. Beautiful weather, right?
Yeah. Fun.
Well, yesterday I was sitting on my tractor in a t-shirt, and today the weather has turned a bit. Still gonna be dry, but the wind has really picked up and it's just making it so much colder. So since I'm gonna be sitting still on the tractor most of the day, I'm just putting on a winter jacket, or I've put on a winter jacket. Oh, I see now. Say 20-25 meters probably. It's just in front of the wood chip pile there that I need to get. So it's really not that much further to go. After that I do want to make another trench that goes on the other side and comes into the wall there on the other side of this coop. So that's still quite a trench to go, but most important is this one to the barn, because that's where we have the growing room, and then down we have the sheep. And definitely don't want to be carrying any more water back and forth this winter. And at the start of the season, the growing season, it's a few months that all the plants are inside. That is a lot of water to carry back and forth. And eventually it would be great to just have a nice system installed where I don't have to water anything manually. That's the dream. So this machine is leaking from this boom. And I got no power, so I must have lost a lot of hydraulic fluid. And I need to fix it. Okay, I'll admit it, I was too embarrassed earlier to show you my welding job, because I know some of you guys and gals watching this will have a lot more experience than me, but I'll show you anyway. Still wet, but barely. So I think I need to, I don't know what I'm going to say what I think I need to do, but I have no clue what I'm doing. So all I'm trying to do is just build up more and more around the edges over it so that nothing can seep out anymore, really. That's been my plan, my tactic. Well, for now it's not spraying anywhere, and I've got a pretty good, how do you say, I've got quite a bit of power. Got quite a bit of strength back on the boom, so just gonna keep going with this for now, because I really just need to get on with it. And I actually didn't lose that much fluid at all, so that was pretty good. Otherwise things get quite pricey. Okay. Well, I almost just died. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I hit this electrical cable, which then got fried, and that's because I thought I was going to be inside of this line of the electric cable, because I thought it was coming from the electric pole there. However, it seems to be the case that it's coming from the house. So our electricity goes to the house and then here to the barn. It was live, 230 volt. Hit it with that, with the digger, with the scoop. So I think at 230 volt we could have had Vince on toast if it wasn't for the fuse blowing directly in the box, or whatever other luck the tractor gave me. But I was touching the ground, obviously I was digging in the ground as it happens, so oof, that was rather scary, and would have been single mum time for Caroline, which would have been terrible for her. For me, not so much. I would have been dead. I wouldn't have felt a thing. Would have all been good. Then again, I've also seen one of these homesteading rescue episodes where I think it happened to a guy and he was not handicapped, but damaged for life and struggling to do jobs on the homestead, and his wife after that was scared to death of him being anywhere near any electrical wiring or cables after that. Caroline took the news rather well, so I'm quite glad about that. She said let's not talk about it much more than we've done, so I figured it out. I don't know why. I should have unplugged everything. This is really stupid. I thought that the problem was going to be because behind me I have the chicken coop. The chicken coop is connected to the barn. So I thought that's okay because I'm never going to reach that with this trench. The trench would only come up to, you know, there, and the cable to the chicken coop runs from the door. So I thought I'd never reach that. That would just be there. So I'd never reach that with the trench. For some reason I was worried about that. I don't know why I did not think about or thought a bit deeper about the one, you know, actually bringing electricity to the barn. I don't understand. But okay, I'm still here, so everything's okay. That cable is now completely disconnected, so that's all good now. Okay, I'm gonna keep on digging for a little bit before I have to pick up the kids. So there you go, the inevitable has happened. It was so hard, the ground, so many rocks, that I thought this would eventually happen, but oh, it's a bad one. It's really come off. And me and my terrible welding skills, well, I've seen them on display just now, so I don't know. See if I can pop it back in place. Be very surprised if I can. Well, that could be manageable if I had good stick welding skills. I need to buy more sticks actually for the welder. Nice, I'm also getting nowhere. Quite a gap. I think perhaps if I grind it down first to make it smooth. Yeah, I think that's what our good friend Newton told us. Grind it down first, and then probably best if they're both smoother surfaces next to each other. And then give it a good old go. For now, I'll wrap it up for today. Been picking some stuff from the garden, and one of those things was celery, but most of the time, and I think most people would throw the leaves away, and I thought there must be something I can do with them. I know normally I would just put them also in the food, but now I have so many that they're just going to go off if I don't use them in time. So I thought maybe I could dehydrate them and make some celery salt, which would be a great seasoning to have, especially for soups and things like that. So we're going to give it a go. Right now we're just picking off the stalks, and the stalks will go to the chickens, the small stalks. Chickens will be happy with that. And then the leaves, they should dry in only a few hours because they're really thin. See how it goes. Top. Yeah, this one is. Okay, good job, Amber. Show you got quite a few trays in there, and then we're going to. What did it say? Let's see after 3 hours. at 35. Let's do 40 because they were quite wet. Right, celery leaves have dried nicely. So we're going to crush them up and I'm going to mix them with some Himalayan salt. Most likely be doing 1 part celery leaves crushed and 2 parts salt. Ja, dan moet je op auto maat drukken. That's a strong smell. Wow. That smells strong, Amber?
Ja. En de laatste.
Dat komen we zo doen. Dit is de laatste nu even.
Beetje.
Ja. A little bit more.
Zo.
Nog een beetje. Zo. Oh. Tadaa!
Tada.
We zitten nu in het laadje. In de little drawer. Wauw, wat goed Amber. Wat goed heb jij dat gedaan. Ja, je hebt heel veel. And there we have it. Our homemade celery salt.
Ja.
Shall we taste a little bit?
Ja.
Okay. So just hold up your hand like that. So, and then you can lick it off your hand.
How is it? Oh, that's a decent amount.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that nice? Yeah? You need to make soup now for us.
Yeah,
Hey?
you should do. You want to try a little bit? You want more, Amber?
Ja.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. It tastes of celery.
Really strong, isn't it?
Yeah. You want to lick that? Lick it with your tongue. It's finished.
Wil jij meer?
Ja.
Ik nog een beetje. Here we are at our next project, which is tomatoes, of which we have several boxes full and loads in the dining room that are green and are still ripening. Now this breed here, breed, that's what you call it. It's a bit different. It doesn't look as red on the top. It's always kind of greenish. But since the first year growing them, we're not sure. The thing is that the longer we leave, the softer they get, of course, and more chance of mold coming in. So at some stage we just have to take them and process them. So that's what we're about to do. We're going to make some nice tomato passata. Cook it down first, sieve it, perhaps cook it down further to make it the right consistency, and then pressure can it. Now this is supposed to make the tomato passata taste amazing, especially with your own tomatoes, so I can't wait to try it, and let's see how delicious it's going to be. I guess we won't find out straight away, because we have to sit on the shelves for a bit, right, to get better taste. But let's at least get this preserved, because we have a lot of tomatoes and we don't want them to go to waste. put it here and you can put them there, okay?
Okay.
Dat is een grote zeg. Okay, well that's looking pretty good. Now we're just going to let that cook down for however long it takes really. It says 20 minutes, but for this big a batch, I doubt it very much. It'll be way longer. Get one of these cone sieves.
That's a good idea.
That might be easier for this kind of job.
Yeah.
Right, these things have been in here for 35 minutes now. Pressure canning, which I did incorrectly at first. I had them covered in water, which you're not supposed to do apparently with pressure canning. So poured out the water, did 3 liters at the bottom. Yeah, we lost the instruction manual for this thing as well, which brought up a little bit of stress. But okay, we managed to figure it out, and we've had it going for 35 minutes and around 12, it's supposed to be above 11 psi, but it's been above that mostly, which is okay. You're just overcooking your food basically. Then we can't take them out straight away. First you have to let the thing cool down so that I can open the lid safely. That was a lot of hassle for 2 jars of tomato passata, 2 jars of 500 milliliters and a half. This will just go in the fridge. We'll just use it for pizzas in the weekend. And I mean, if you think about it, if I make a big bolognese, then I'll use about 1 liter of tomato passata. So those 2 jars will have gone, or will be gone in one go. So it would really be nice if the tomatoes would all ripen at the same time. So that is something we still have to figure out next year. Okay, we got a lot of tomatoes, so that's already a win. And we're making our first passata, so this was also a good practice. You don't want to do it wrong with loads of jars. Okay, that slides up nicely, so then it's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's some hot steam. It's browner, I think, eh?
Yeah.
Like it said, overcooked.
Yeah. See it bubbling inside there. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Super hot. Okay, so another thing we just did was chop up the celery for the year. We grew way less than the previous years because we thought we weren't using it that much, but actually we use way more celery than we thought. Just cut off the ends, chop up in bags, and this will go straight in the freezer. It's the easiest way to preserve celery, really. When you take it out of the freezer, it's going to be rather tough in our experience when you put it in a stew or a spaghetti bolognese. So I would suggest what we do is chop it up fine, rather fine, once you take it out of the bag, which is easy to do when it's frozen. So that's the only thing with freezing it. It gets rather tough. But there's a solution to it. Just chop it up fine, chuck it in your food, and it's still very tasty. So here we've got the potatoes that I picked yesterday. That's half, or a little bit less than half actually, from what we have for this year. So I still need to get more. The onions were also drying in here, which I need to move. I think I need to do that upstairs. But anyway, I need to make space so that I can put the potatoes on the floor. And right now, this pantry is an absolute mess. Yeah, there's no space, Jasmine. So okay. Okay.
Good.
It does make the potatoes sprout, they say, so this is not ideal that they're in the same place.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But I don't think these potatoes right now are going to sprout.
No.
They've just grown, so...
Yeah. And we're not storing them here, like you say, it's just to harden them off.
Yeah, exactly.